Hi, 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 hi. We're gonna go yellow, I think, but we are gonna get the new gun. We killed all of our guys. Hollow points are ghosts. I don't know how many I gotta kill, but don't care. Don't care. And today was a long fucking day. Long, busy fucking day at work. Sucks, dude. I mean, it didn't suck. It was actually great. Busy days are rough because they're long, but I'm kind of in a position where busy days are pretty lucrative. And also, we're experiencing late season busyness at my current place. So there's the expectation that around the beginning of August, when school starts back up, when summer ends, restaurants hit what is usually referred to as a batty waddy zone, where, you know, people are in school, so they're not going out spending their money on food. But Din Tai Fung is kind of renowned. One of the stores has a Michelin star, and the recipes from that store are used at all the locations. We oh my god, I just said where I work. Anyway, whatever, who cares? It is about time I fucking gave it away. So this restaurant is really well known, really well respected, and I actually don't work at one of the busiest locations, but I work at one of the busiest bars of the northwest versions of the store. The restaurant exists in China, in Europe, in Australia. I mean, it's a Taiwanese restaurant, so it also exists in Taiwan. But like, Asia is like flooded with them. Europe has a sprinkling, a smattering, and I don't know. It's pretty cool to work at such a well-respected place. It's the first time that I've worked at a restaurant where anytime somebody's like stressing out, freaking out, being obnoxious, basically once they have their food, we're all good. Like, it's so nice to know that the food is dependably, reliably good. We have a couple things that are a little like weirdo, like more traditional, not for the Western audience necessarily that they're serving. Some of them that I think are just straight up gross, but you know, on average, people don't order the weirdo shit. If they do, they're being adventurous anyway. And they're not like surprised when it comes out and it tastes like, you know, Taiwanese dessert. Taiwanese dessert, for the most part, is not on par with the Western palate. We have a ton of Asian customers, so, you know, it's kind of for them. We get a lot of kind of expats. We get a lot of people from Taiwan that are living in the United States, and it's just like a fucking thrill to see how excited they get when they come in. Like, it's honestly, like, it feels good to work at a place that makes, you know, people feel so happy about food. And, you know, the drinks are pretty good too, but we're like, it's the first restaurant I've worked at that is or bar or whatever, that is a, like, 100,000% restaurant first, bar secondary. And it's pretty great for us because it means that, like, you know, if you're bar first, you gotta really have drinks that people like. And even then, tastes are so fucking all over the place subjective when it comes to bar food or bar drinks that you cannot guarantee it. You know, here's a beer that 1,000 people said is like the best beer they've ever had, and then there's a chance that you're gonna get like, I don't know, 400 people in a row who absolutely hate it. Like, it's super subjective, and it's much better if you're in a situation where the food is like pretty universally beloved, and you just get to like wait until people get their food for them to get over whatever bullshit that people, you know, people always bring baggage to restaurants, whether it's because they you know, they get that power trip kind of thing that sometimes you see when people are spending money, or whether it's because they had to wait for a little bit. And, you know, that makes people really, really pissed off, as if going to the most popular place in this area, the mall, is us forcing you to wait. I don't get it. I don't get the wait complaint thing. They come into the mall, they see there's a huge line, and then they go like, well, this store, we have this restaurant right across the, like, quote-unquote street of the mall. It's like right directly across from us. Never super duper busy, but like, you know, a lot of the time I want to be like, hey, go to that ramen shop that's across the way. If you guys are fucking, you know, starved to the point of screaming at the employees. But they're like, nah, I really want this. I'm still pissed at you for there being other people here. And I'm like, cool, I guess I get it. If you're actually a dick, you're gonna find a way to be a dick. You know, the biggest kind of customer dickery that we get is people coming in very, very late and then wanting not only the full experience, they want to hang out for as long as they would have if they had showed up 2 hours earlier. So on Saturday nights we close at 10 o'clock, right? Friday, Saturday nights close at 10 o'clock. Standard shit. That's not an early close for a place where, you know, the mall actually closes at like 9. We're actually open an hour later than the rest of the mall in which we're located. However, we'll get people that show up at, you know, less than a quarter till. And they'll take their time, and then they'll put in an order, and then they'll think about ordering some drinks, and then we'll be like, all right, the kitchen's gonna close in 5 minutes. We need you to put in last call. And they'll be fucking furious. Like, how fucking dare these people go spend time with their families? Many of them have to be here early in the morning the next day. How fucking dare they want to wrap things up? I want to put my order in super late. And like, so this happened tonight in particular. These two rude ass people that I've had multiple times. Hopefully they're fans of the show and they're watching. They come in late. They act like they're annoyed if anybody asks them any questions, because, you know, we're asking them questions because we have to go. Like, there's labor costs to keeping a bunch of people on. So having one table that spends, let's say they spend $200, right? That's to them a lot of money. That is like a blip. It's not even a blink in the eye of a day at this location. And you know, so they're keeping everybody that works in the kitchen on the clock. We might be able to cut some of them down, but for the most part, they're keeping everybody that works in the kitchen on the clock, right? Because who knows what they're gonna order. We have to have at least enough people that know how to make enough of the stuff. They're keeping the dish staff, at least some of them, because, you know, they're using dishes and stuff. They're keeping 3 bartenders. They're keeping their server, they're keeping the manager, and they're keeping any other support staff that stick around to make sure that things are cleaned and reset before we close. These 2 people spending their $200 just in 30 minutes are costing the restaurant about, let's say every one of those people makes $15 an hour. Minimum wage out here is $15 an hour. Some people make more. I think there's some positions that actually make a little less because they're tipped. I think I actually make a little less because I'm tipped per hour. But let's say it's $15 an hour for 20 people. And that includes the manager who's salaried, but like, you know, whatever. In that 15 minutes, god damn it, stop hitting me. They've cost $200, $300, right? $260. So even the amount they spent, if that was pure profit, god damn it, stop hitting me, you dicks. If it was pure profit, they wouldn't even break even, you know? Like, and so they're looking around like, hey, why are these guys in such a hurry to go? We're paying customers. We get the run of the place at all times, no matter what. Like, we're paying customers, so We get to come here late, we get to order slowly, we get to take our time, we get to sit and talk. And if they want to fucking go home, they should quit their jobs and do whatever it is that I do for a living. That's the gist of the scenario. And it sucks. And anybody that comes in late and thinks it's like romantic or idyllic or whatever to just kind of have the run of the restaurant while people are breaking down and missing their free time before their next shift, or you know, missing sleep or needing to do homework or whatever. We got college students in our staff. Like, what the fuck ever it is they need their time for. People believe that it is with pleasure that they're hanging around, just unable to leave, prisoners of these people's fancy. Like, it's so fucking shitty and selfish. And it doesn't matter if we get like a 40% tip, because as the only table that's on during our busy hours, we make more than that in aggregate. Like, I don't know. It sounds like I'm being disrespectful, and I know that people have very, very complicated feelings about the whole tip culture or whatever. Like, why should I have to tip? Why shouldn't the places pay more? Well, do you want to pay fucking 300% the cost that you currently have in order for them to pay enough to keep the kind of the quality of employee that they want? Like, so people in Europe don't tip, right? Certain European countries. Maybe in some of them they do. Maybe in some of them they don't. I don't know. But people from Europe, from England specifically, from what I've heard, are surprised at how nice and how considerate and how helpful the waitstaff is at American restaurants. And they think in general that it's the American phoniness, which, you know, they might be. There's a little bit of that. We're kind of phony people. We put on smiles when there's nothing to be happy about, more so than a lot of European countries. Like, it's true. But you know what it really is? It's that fucking tip incentive. Like, it makes us do better. It just fucking does. And if you disagree, you're stupid. But, you know, we shouldn't just be doing it for the incentive. We should be given a good job. But, like, if someone's making minimum wage, you get minimum wage service. If that's all they're making. And you can't even be fucking mad at them because you're not willing to pay more for them to do better. Like, that's the long and short of it. If you're not willing to shell out for good service, which is what the tipping thing is, then you don't get good service and you don't get to say anything about it. It's an easy fucking mathematics. Like, it's so simple. You know, but that's not how people see it. They think they should get great service and not have to pay the tip and not have to pay more for the food and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Like a million ands on top of one another. Like, but that's not the state of the world, nor will it ever be. Where I swear to God, if I made close to what I make in a tipless, like, this is gonna sound absurd to a lot of people, okay? And it's probably gonna upset a lot of people. But, like, in order to make what I currently make on average hourly, I would have to be paid about $55 an hour. And that's not, that's average. That includes my short mornings where I'm there for a couple hours, and mornings are usually not as lucrative in general. But, excuse me. But that's an average, and I think that's a fair average. And I actually be a little better. I think this morning I made about $39 an hour, and it was kind of a bad morning for me. I think this evening I made probably about $65 an hour. We had an incredibly busy, incredibly lucrative night, and I worked my ass off. And this is a job that I trained for and fought for, and et cetera, and et cetera. Like, this isn't a job I was just given, but, like, it is a job that I do well because of those tips. Oh no! Well, we're not going to the old king. They would honestly have to charge 300% or more of what they already charge And I don't work at a cheap restaurant. Like, I'm not saying I work at like the fucking Ritz Charleston, but I don't work at a cheap restaurant. And people are sometimes shocked. They got a little sticker shock sometimes. We try to be very clear about that beforehand because, you know, Michelin star, etc., etc. Well, it's deserved. The prices are deserved. But, like, if you had to pay, the company would shutter in an instant. They would get garbage service, I guarantee, for the workload that we have, and they would have to charge so much more. It would be an and, not an or. Like, I don't know. If people think that tipping is the devil, it's asshole design, whatever fucking crybaby bullshit, people are like, man, I hate it. Like, okay, you know what? If you don't want to tip, cook the food yourself. If you don't want to tip, just don't go out. There are ways to avoid tipping. You eat at places where you get shitty service. That's one way. You don't, in this world, you don't get to have exactly everything you want, the best service, the best food, the best whatever, and, you know, shell nothing out for it. Like, that's just the weight of the world. And people who disagree with tipping, they are willfully not understanding the system as it currently exists. They're choosing to. They're basically saying my money is mine, and the other people that are working don't deserve, you know, reimbursement for it. Because I feel like I don't want to. I don't know. You just don't get it all. Anyway, so that's another thing though, because we're in a tip situation. We have things like we had tonight, where we had a very late table, and we gave them ideal and perfect service, and we didn't rush them. They felt rushed because they knew they were doing something wrong. But we never, of course, we never fucking rushed them. That would be so stupid for us. We just stayed there because we had to. It'd be dumb for us to treat them worse for any reason, because it directly hurts us financially to do so. Like, we're in the most direct, like, meritocracy that exists in the United States, the food service industry. Like, your work output, oh my god, and your behavior directly results to dollar bills. Like, it's as simple as that. And I don't think there's any place otherwise that is so clear cut. Because it's other people. It's not the business that has to pay you the money. It's other people that does. So I don't know. That's just how I feel about this shit, and hopefully it's obvious to everybody that you don't treat people like shit just because you're tipping them. You don't treat an entire restaurant like it's your fucking plaything. Like, I don't know, we had that last table, they did pretty decently, but again, like, they treated us with absolutely no respect. They had, like, no dignity for us as people, because they felt rushed or bothered or whatever, and the first time I interacted with them, they snapped at me like I spat on their food or spat in their faces or whatever. Like, they were pissed that I said, "How are we doing over here?" So it wasn't worth the 15% that we got. It wasn't worth the dehumanization to get a little spoonful of dollar bills. Like, so just be considerate, and we'll be considerate to you. Like, we'll do our darndest to make sure that you have a good time in a situation like that. Because we want to. Because it helps us. It's cut and dry. Like, treat servers in retail like they're human beings. Treat everybody like they're a fucking human being on the same amount of a human being as you are. is so fucking simple. It cuts to the core that people, like, really think that they're above. They think that somehow, by spending a little bit of their money, the other people are their temporary slaves. They're their money slaves, and they get to treat their slaves like trash because they're slaves. Duh! Of course you treat your slaves like trash. What kind of master-slave situation would it be if you treated them like decent people? It'd be fucked up. Confusing. Give me secret rounds. I don't know. It's weird though. I try really hard to never ever be disappointed with service. Or with the quality of food, or fucking anything. It just doesn't matter. Like, why be upset? As long as someone is not aggressively antagonistic towards you, there is nothing to be upset about. It is so temporary. Like, that's what I don't get about it. It all goes away so fucking fast. Wait, there's a synergy? With cigarettes? I need scissors 61. Ammonamabot has been... I'm gonna actually pull up a website and look at it. I think it's a reference to Metal Gear Solid. It's working with the Trink gun, and it makes the Trink gun slower but more badass. Can we afford this? Yes. Dang, what? Okay, so Trink and Elephant. Trink and Elephant, right? Special Reserve is pretty cool too, though. Let's maybe use that for a little bit, yeah. 6 hearts. Let's get our coolness up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It really sucks that you can't, it doesn't work like the vampire. But that's pretty much all the coolness we need. I'm not going to get rid of the cigarettes, though, of course. Excuse me. Hold on. Why is there a visible ad on this page when I use ad block? Ad. Block element. Undermine. Whatever the fuck that is. Ad. Hey. Wiki. I already got Final Fantasy 14. Block element. Ad. I don't know. I really feel... I guess it's obvious that I feel strongly about this, but I really feel that people need to do a very simple thing. And that is treat every single person they meet as though that person is a real full-fledged individual human being person. And then they can go on about their lives and everything's good. There's nothing else to worry about after that. Once you do that, you pretty much, like by default, start taking care of the other stuff. You start treating the planet as if it matters. You start thinking about the future, the long-term survivability of the human race. All of this shit kind of comes as a package deal. Like, you're more sympathetic in the way that you treat individual human beings. Everything else spirals out from that. It's a very, very simple system to move from one to the other. But you know, people are taught hate from a young age. They're taught that, like, the main thing that one needs to do is assert themselves as above other people, or they will be stepped on. Like, there's this weird thing, this weird thought pattern that I see in certain people where it's a... They think that it's a... what's the word? Not a zero-sum game. They think it's a situation where one person wins and one person loses in all situations in life, right? They think if I'm winning in this situation, it means somebody else is losing, or vice versa. If I'm being decent to this individual, then they're, you know, and I'm giving them money, then they're double winning and I'm not winning anything. And that's, I don't know. It feels like there are lots of trains of thought that kind of encourage that belief. But I don't understand it. Oh boy, stuck on the side of the, yeah. Stuck on the side of the wall there. Yeah, sure. Yoi, sure. Ooh, this is a good one for this one. We need the ice cube, man. I need to kill this guy before I forget that he exists and back up into him like I did the last time. If we had the ice cube, we would be using that 2 direct times in a row with the 8 coolness we already have. $9 foot long. I don't know, dude. Maybe there's something that I'm missing. Maybe that something is like, you really gotta squash. I think that's why there are people that are much wealthier than I am. But it's so weird, man. It's so easy to be super wealthy and still decent. That's another thing I don't understand. Why are there the Bezoses and the fucking dick-licking Sam Waltons and all of that shit? Like, why are there so many hyper... I mean, because capitalism breeds distaste for those below you. I know the answer. But, like, why? You don't have to be. You can be a capitalist to the deepest core of your butt's heart. You could be the shittiest piece of shit on planet Earth. Wait. You could be the nicest piece of shit on planet Earth and still make a fortune. And you don't have to do it after the fact, Bill Gates style. You don't have to be a terrible monster for 15 years and then, you know, start foundations later to appease your raging conscience. But, like, you can just be good. You can think the main thing that I want to do is ensure that this world goes on for a long time and people get to, like, fucking rock out on this or the next planet that we're in. You can, I know I'm fucking Musk gushing right now. But, like, fucking, why not? Why are people selfish pricks in the light of a dying world? Like, I just don't get it. Why is the Amazon on fire? Why are people burning down the lungs of the planet to have more land to grow cattle? Why? Not a good time to be seeing this. Not a good time at all. But you know, I don't understand the world. I don't understand why things continue the way they do. It's my greatest weakness. My greatest weakness is that I guess that I don't think of profits as king. It probably hurts me a lot that I'm not so gold oriented. I'm not so money hungry. It probably actually does kind of, you know, hurt my place in the universe. If we're just talking like straight ripping profits, mad profits. I think I got the one that boosts the explosion damage on it. But who cares, man? I feel like I'm living a pretty fucking good life without feeling shitty. Sometimes I feel shitty. But I've been trying to change a little bit of that. Sometimes I feel like I don't contribute enough to the future generation. I spend a lot of time doing this horse shit that I'm doing right now. When I could spend that time doing like straight up God's honest truth, anything else, and it would be more more beneficial on a grand scale. I could be picking up trash, and it'd be more beneficial on a grand scale. I'm not gonna do that. I don't enjoy it, but I am gonna, like, you know, do some other stuff. Come on. I'm gonna fucking, like, not drive a gas vehicle. That's my contribution. Cut that footprint down a little bit. Not eating meat. That's pretty good for the planet. I think it is, at least. I think it's overall more helpful than harmful. What else? Maybe I should start biking more. That'd be even better than trucking everywhere. Trucking my car everywhere. I try not to use anything that is gonna straight up go straight into the air as poison. Like, we need to get some sort of weed displacement device or spray or whatever. Oh my god! Oh my lord fuck. I can't believe I just jumped into that pit for no reason. There's Jackie. Hello?
Hi, baby.
What's up?
Two things.
You're gonna go out.
Yeah, I am.
Yep. It's Saturday night, I know.
What?
You
I never go out.
you do literally every Saturday night.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. I'm not gonna drink right now.
Okay, that's fine.
Because I am 1 month number today.
1 month? Good job, baby.
Thank you. That's my grade.
Yeah. Now multiply that by infinity.
No, I'm not gonna be allowed out.
You don't know.
I'm gonna be wasted in hell.
That's a good plan, Jackie.
Yeah.
I like your plans. Well,
But, yeah.
tell everyone I have fun. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. I made burgers. I made the.
I'm not gonna be out that long.
Well, I have to work at 11 in the morning. I have to go to sleep pretty soon.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'll come home and
Wake me up. Yeah, y'all come home, wake me up, and I'll never fall back asleep. That's usually how it goes.
Fine, I'll come home and go to the basement and ignore you.
That's why do you say that like I'm gonna get really upset about that?
I don't know. You wanna say hi to Ashley?
Hi, Ashley. Man,
What?
what's up?
What the hell is going on?
Not too much.
Well, I broke up with a guy named Kelly, and I told Jackie Lou that I'm really upset because now we can't have the Regis and Kelly show.
No, don't say that. I've been like secretly dreading when that was gonna be mentioned.
yeah, it's not happening anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all good. Okay, well, I want to hang out with you.
You should come with us to Portland.
I didn't even know you were going to Portland until today.
Why don't you just quick jump in a car and drive with us?
I know. Well, Jackie Lee told me like a month ago that I don't have that long term of a
That's funny.
I'm like, you need to remind me.
Yeah.
So yeah, even just have fun. Go to Pop chicken wing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's super bomb.
That sounds like fun.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Ah,
I like how she said bye and then farted into the phone.
no, I dropped my phone down there.
Yeah, with your butt cheeks.
Yeah, I dropped it with my butt cheeks and I farted.
Good.
Okay, I love you, baby.
I love you too.
Okay, bye.
Bye. What was I talking about before? Probably some nonsense. That coolness might be too much. It might mostly be impossible. Impossible. Man, I don't have fucking guns. Aw, Door Lord. Fucking Door Lord. Oh no, 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 I switched. I'm extremely mad about that. I just took damage in this fight, not from the boss, but from switching to the cigarettes and using them because I wasn't looking. I would really like to call this a flawless if I flawless it, because I usually do so fucking badly on this fight. Okay, I didn't flawless it. Darling, 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 something. Well, I got another level of coolness. I don't even know where I am on coolness right now. I know I'm just jumping, skipping into bullets at the moment. I'm gonna sell this Gilded Hydra. I'm gonna use it for the rest of this floor first, because I actually get 2 shots of it. Which makes it exactly as good as the... Who the fuck's in my house? Makes it exactly as good, oops, as the elephant gun. And not one iota gooder. Do you guys think that the 3rd Star Wars movie is gonna suck? I don't, but then again, I liked both of the other 2 new sequels. Which I guess makes me a damn fucking fool in the minds of cool guys. So, I should be embarrassed of having that opinion. But like, I really liked him. I haven't watched him again, but I haven't watched any single movie twice in the last, like, any new movie twice in the last, like, God, fucking forever. What was the last movie? Probably Birdman, I think, was the last movie that I've watched twice. Do you know how insane that is? Birdman is old as fuck. So here's what we're gonna do. I think I actually want to drop cigarettes. And I want to sell them. I know that I lose the trank gun thing, but the trank gun wasn't even doing enough damage on its own. And cigarettes are something that I'm a little pissed at right now. I think Kage Bunshin might let us steal also. Let's go talk to this lady, get a little bit more blood. And then I think I actually am going, or get a little more money for blood. I think that I want to get the 6th chamber. And just have ridiculous coolness. What's my curse at? 2? Just from the 6th chamber? Is that all the curse I have? I don't know if I want the chicken. Chicken's been kind of a disappointment. Wait a second, I have Excalibur, right? Curse items. Excalibur's 3.5, right? 2.5, so 1, 2.5, okay. This'll do. I don't want the chicken flute. I do want to give up another heart, though. It's not even called the Kage Bunshin, it's called the Shadow Clone. Kage Bunshin is the other thing that does the same thing. Right? Yeah. Well, here's hoping that I don't start dying up a bunch. I'm done. Let me check Shadow Clone real quick. Huh. It doesn't look like it allows you to steal. It looks like it's just a double shot kind of thing. Shots from both sides. I haven't actually had it in a long time, but it's another double vision maybe? Is a good way to look at it. Yeah, it's a terrible secondary double vision. But maybe good on bosses, but you gotta be pretty specific with its usage. It seems. Sorry, Trent Gun, you're back to norms. I don't know how I got all my ammo back for all of those guns, but who fucking cares? Okay, I need to not. Oh my god! Stop fucking hitting me, you shit. I cannot believe I got hit a second time by that. Wow. 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 God damn it! What the fuck? Stop. I might actually die. That's so fucking frustrating. Oh, Lord, what a shit. The first couple rooms on this floor. Thank you for leveling up. Thank you for fucking off. I'm so nervous of everything right now. Oh, cool. Come to the table, please. Thank you. Oh, Lord, you've got to be kidding me. I'm about to lose my streak right now. Holy fucking shit. Holy fucking shit. I cannot believe I got hit twice there. I'm about to lose my fucking streak right now. Oh, Lord. I can't believe this shit. Alright. Yeah, of course we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this right now. Because we need everything that we can get. Even more than we need easy fights. I just wanted to drop a couple hearts. Like, I want a treasure chest with just like 3 hearts in it. Oh, fuck. Oh my lord, how? How do we get here? Please go away, Bubble. What the fuck? You know what I want a med kit to be in there. It's not a med kit. Ice beam doesn't help much. Dude. I'm using blanks on a regular bulletkin because of the current state of my affairs. And you know what absolutely sucks? I kind of need to burn this gun down so I have a boss weapon. Like, this is not what I should be using right now. But I need something that's going to take out the dragon swiftly. How, with like a million Pumas, have I gotten 1/2 heart? And that's it. Okay, we got that. Just be steady now. Take out one enemy at a time. Keep our distance. Dude, that revolving it moment fucking broke my heart. Where is this dude? I can't move toward you. Oh, Lord. Okay, we got a blank. It's a mimic, so we're gonna fight it. I thought the Trent gun, maybe that's only its final form. Good job, accuracy. Oh, that's... Oh my lord. That's just from the explodey bullets behind me that's doing that. Oh, man. Please. Ooh. All right. The key's useful, but I'm desperate for some help. Like, desperate for a fucking single... If I get a 2 heart piece, I'll feel okay for a good while. Dude, I'm gonna have to buy health from the Forge shop. I don't know if I've ever been in this situation before. I mean, you know, at this point of my career. This point of my Gungeon play. I like don't have a secondary gun to use. Dude, my coolness is sucking so much ass right now in terms of health. Oh my god, I've never been... And I've given so much health away. Not just I've left health on the floor, I've given away a ton of health. Like, thrown away. For fucking coolness. It's a real Casey at the bat situation right now. I never have needed that much health. Alright. Buying this. Buying this. Oh. Doing this. It's not incredible. The thing is actually really helpful. That fucking revolve in it fucked me up so big. Oh man, stop missing. Oh lord. I'm making like trap zones for myself. I didn't want to. I was too scared. Oh! Oh my god, I saw my live flash before fucking ice there. Oh, I thought the flash was a fucking death. Please don't put ice behind me. No, 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 no. The ice, no! The fucking ice! Fucking ice. Shit. We're gonna die. This is it. If I had gotten that flawless, I might have stood a chance. 2 blanks, 5 hits. 5 hits if I, I don't know. What kind of guns are these? Come on, stop. Stop pulling shenanigans now. I don't have a backup weapon. I don't have like a regular killing bad guys style weapon. I don't have a way to comfortably clear a room. Like a single one. Alright. Okay, okay. Regardless of whether we have anything useful or not, we need to be using our coolness all the fucking time. It's the only thing we have right now is coolness. Stop, chickens. Fucking chickens, cut it out. It's like some sort of revenge from not picking up the chicken thing. Alright, get him the fuck out of here. Send him away. Take him away toys. Stop going after the chickens. Okay. That's an improvement at a point in the run where I don't expect things to actually improve. I just want them to degrade at the slowest rate. I want them to fall apart with the least rapidity. That's all I can hope for right now. Wow. That was really neat. Oh, the blanks. Okay. Coolness, please. Please keep it up. Coolness, please. I have so many, like, kind of guns right now. But I have, like, no... Oh, my lord. Nothing that's just useful. I've never been more afraid for a run in my entire adult dungeon career. I'm gonna ride this coward shit for as long as I can. Whew! Please give me the right path. Please. High fire rate is great. Trank gun, you make my heart sing. I still am just devastatingly nervous about the Lich himself. But like, if I can make it there with some blanks, I think that chicken's inside of him. Not letting him move, yeah. I still don't know if this is the right way. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Oh, fuck. God, dick. The only health I've received so far, I just lost. By rolling into enemies. And I think I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, definitely. Why no fucking hearts? Like, why no close to no hearts? Why so close to 0 in the number of hearts? Like, for real, I have a million coolness. And I, for once, actually need health. And it's not falling out of the sky like it usually does. Get the fuck out of here, please. I'm begging you. That's not with anger that I'm saying that, it's with pure fear. Oh, thank God. Thank God himself. Okay, we need to use this up a little bit. What we don't need to use is that necessarily. Who's left? Thank you. Just for this room. I don't like using 2 charge weapons, but Pickens are very, very slimy. Oh, Lord, that was close. Dude, he immediately has another one spawning. Okay. So I have to get rid of him. Cool, he's back. A dinosaur story. Alright. I think this way. I don't know why I think this way, but please just work with me a little bit, game. I wonder if that... Oh. Thank the double god. Okay, so this, we need to switch back to this one now. Burn a little bit. I wonder if it'll always target... I mean, I'm kind of pointing in the same direction, so most likely it'll always target the same guy, but Kage Bunshin, or Shadow Clone, seems like it might be able to trick it a little bit. That one did. See, that's what I was hoping in the first place. Please, chickens. Chickens, please. No. Okay. Okay. Okay, it kind of set us back a little bit, the ammo thing did, but it only kind of set us back a little bit, and we kind of need to not focus on that. Focus on the good that comes from that ammo. Okay, we're here. We have 2 more health than we started with. We have a little extra weird ammo. And we have 2 ways to double. 2-ish. Shadow Clone is not perfect. It looks like it blocks bullets. Okay. Okay. Still good. Alright. So more than half of that. More than half of the charge of this thing. We're gonna have to take... I actually don't think we should use this on this one. As shitty as that sounds. I think we should go all defense. That doesn't make any fucking sense that I got hit there. Okay. Okay. Just keep going. Alright. So I got 1 blank left. Blank, like 4 hits. Perfect. Oh fuck, okay. I think this might be good. That's where we blank. That's where we fucking blank. Okay. And we just, we use this up at least. We switch to whatever else we can. And we didn't fucking die. Ooh. Wow. Wow. If I had panicked a little more when I got hit twice by that resolving it. I can't believe the cigarettes damage, and I can't believe the ice damage. The ice damage that I knew was coming, that I took. God damn, what a shitty job I did. Ooh, Lord, I'm glad that's over.